You can already see the experience difference just by looking at the chart, right? Current stats are, I have 5 Pokemons in total. Darley has 7.
You've got 6? Never mind.
I have not crossed off.
Or you didn't get the Pidgey after all.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I killed it by just using Confuse. What up, you Turbo? I can recommend Luigi's Mansion 3. It's a very charming game. I like the first one a lot more though.
That was
the first one is actually themed like a horror story.
Yeah, that one I thought about getting. I think there was just too much other stuff I was playing at the time, but if you think it's solid, I think I might get it eventually.
Which one of them?
3. I played the original. I never played... I forget what the second one was called. The DS one. Dark Moon.
Yeah. I'm going to Brock now.
Alright. And we'll see you on the other side.
I guess. From my perspective, I'd say Luigi's Mansion 1 is still definitely the best one by far, because it actually is, like, trying to be scary at times.
Isn't it?
Like that's what...
You don't give it... I mean, this is just your opinion, of course, but, like, you don't mark it down for being short.
Luigi's Mansion 3?
No, the 1.
It depends on how you define short, because the thing is, Luigi's Mansion 1 has a lot of padding in the form of the boost, right? If the boost didn't exist into the game, it would be really short. So, I don't know. I'd say, if with all the mechanics and everything included, it's a medium-sized game.
Yeah, I guess.
Not necessarily that big, yeah.
If you like know, like, I know the speed runs really fast, and so, like, if you know what you're doing, it's pretty small, but, like, if you don't know where you're going, then there's a lot of exploration to do. And, like, if you, like, read the lore, it's more interesting, I guess.
My tip would be that if you paid actively attention to the story and took your time with beating the game 20 to 25 hours, that's what it would took to beat it.
Yeah, so
that's if you really take your time.
So yeah, I didn't need Water Gun, because Bubble's still one-shot Geodude here, at level 12. Yeah, enjoyed the music while it lasted Unicyclic.
I guess confusion all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I have to use defense moves? I guess it doesn't matter for Psychic, though. Or whatever.
So, I know the sound effect for Screech is really obnoxious, but it's the only time that Screech is actually, like, realistically obnoxious, and they make Screech, like, sound really lame in other games.
I mean, it depends on how tedious it truly is. If it's tedious to level up, I can feel my ears bleeding, then I think I might need to, like, tone it down a little bit. If it's just slightly aggravating, then I think it's fine.
We'll see if he uses it. It's just high pitch for a second. I use Tackle. I'm actually surprised that it took only, like, a third of its health there. Anyway, even if your Butterfree went down by chance, your Charmander could finish it at this point, no problem.
Yeah. Just as you talked about screeching, right, they actually gave him that sound effect. That was very tedious. Why is Brock not wearing a shirt?
Because he's manly and he's lifting weights or something, I don't know. Not gonna lie, that was actually kind of weird. I went into my company fitness center, which just recently opened again, and, like, generally the etiquette is you wear a shirt in there. Someone was, like, not wearing a shirt though, and I was like... But he was wearing a mask, so I didn't want to say anything. It was weird.
That sounds like an obscure little thing to do, actually. So, he doesn't heed the rules of the gym itself, but he's fine with, like, health restriction rules. I guess I can kind of see the...
Yeah, anyway, I just was just thinking about, oh yeah, I guess people don't always wear shirts in gyms.
Yeah. I mean, I'm too self-conscious about the way my body looks, so I would never do that. That's the one thing that would hold me back from doing that. If it was a really hot summer day, then no. Still no. I
would just wear a shirt because I think it's kind of disgusting to have more things spread your sweat around.
Yeah. Probably, I will probably do the same thing. The only thing I wouldn't wear is a tank top, because I don't think they suit me. I don't like tank tops. Okay.
Yeah, so the TM you got was Bide, which is the counterattack, which you didn't use in my case. But that's gonna go straight into the PC.
So now that Brox is defeated, what now?
Now you go east. If you tried to go east
Gotcha.
before, it wouldn't let you. So that's the only reason why you actually have to defeat Brock right now.
Okay.
I guess I should buy some more Pokeballs.
Speaking of gyms, I kinda miss going to them actually.
Yeah,
There's
no,
something
it was
very
very
cool
nice
about-
when my office fitness center opened again, because it's like, finally I don't have to just like run or bike or do like really tedious things to exercise anymore.
Doing cardio training.
Shirtless while running seems normal? I guess, it depends. For me, like, I'll run in 90-degree weather with a shirt on and be sweating all over and I don't even care.
Oh, this looks like battle train in purgatory here.
Yeah, no, this was shirtless while deadlifting, I think. So it was a little awkward. He would have been lying down on the seat.
In Denmark, it is still like it is still not allowed for us to visit fitness centers, like at all. They've just closed them down permanently as it's currently it seems.
Oh.
And I'm waiting for like the restrictions to loosen up a little, just so that we can actually go back to fitness centers with masks on, maybe, or being sanitized. I don't really care, because I kind of miss the idea of like when I'm home from work, I can just go to a fitness center, work out a little bit for a couple hours, and then loosen up so I can actually go to sleep and feel somewhat alive. Because now that I don't have that type of interaction anymore, I can feel it when I need to go to sleep, because I can actually not rest.
Yeah, I mean, if it's equipment at home, Gunblade, that's fine. But this was a common area. It's a little awkward.
Okay. The progress Wakanda forever. I am very sorry, but I have no idea what that means, my friend.
Oh yeah, reminder to save and save often.
I've watched channels on YouTube and the game looks so fun. King of Luigi's Mansion 3 though is like, it looks like a lot of fun, but when you play it, it's a very basic game really. Like, it's very pleasant aesthetics, mind you, but the humor can kind of run out fast. So if my personal tip for playing that game would be take it into like certain amounts. If you try to like bench through it, then you're getting tired of it really fast. So yeah. Take that from someone who played the game once.
I'm gonna level up my Pidgey, unless someone else got a better idea of another Pokemon to train.
I think you should find out Rattata and train that instead.
I do have a Rattata.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, then you should train it.
You gonna redeem your points on my channel in the middle of a stream? You should let Chad do that. Chad decide who am I raising.
I can contemplate doing that just to be a troll, but then that would also harm my pacing, so... That's the real thing that's holding me back, not because I think it would harm your pacing.
If you want to redeem a hunt for Nidoran, I'm fine to go back and get one. I don't remember which I am more likely to encounter, if you don't mind the gender. But that is a reward to go hunt a certain Pokemon. We decided not to go through Viridian Forest at the time, but now I don't mind doing so.
I mean, with all the level ups we've been getting, it should be easy at this point, right?
Yeah, you're fine going through the forest now.
Yeah. Oof. First encounter after Brock I've gotten, and I need to go to the Poké Center immediately.
You could probably be
Where's
fine
the
for now.
teleport when I need it?
Alright, I've been tasked to get the Nidoran, so I'll meet you in the Mount Moon, I guess. That's where you're going towards to the next dungeon.
Is that where Nidoran and Nidoqueen or whatever that thing is called?
No, that's in the place west of Viridian City. But Mount Moon there's some other Pokemon to catch there, outside and inside.
Okay. Ugh. Going by the pace I'm currently in, you'll probably get that before me, I'm assuming.
We'll see. It's a long walk back to Viridian City. Yeah, so if you want me to train up Beedrill, you just have to redeem use Pokemon. But for now, it's gonna be Pidgey until someone tells me otherwise.
Okay. Should I always seek out Pokemon trainer fights or?
Yeah, because that's where you get your money, and it's also like 50% more experience for anything you defeat. So yeah, just fight all of them.
Okay.
Unless you're in a hurry, but I don't think we are.
Well, I'm clearly speedrunning this game, so I cannot afford to waste any time.
Clearly. That's why we just spent the last 2 hours not fighting Brock.
And that's why I spent an entire fight using Han. Ugh. This is ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah, of course the game throws yet another Pikachu at me as soon as I put Pidgey in the top.
Oof.
Fortunately, the it was only level 3, so the Pidgey 2-shot it.
Is this run on world record pace? Well, you have to ask Diley because he has more knowledge about that than me.
As far as I know, no one has done this exact precise challenge before, or anything similar. I could be wrong, but I don't know if anyone's done a co-op Pokemon stream before.
So that means by default we're both the best and worst runners of this already.
Yep.
I think we can pat our backs for that. And if this is a shitty run, I can always blame Dali, because that's how teamwork works. You see.
Yeah, I mean,
if
I know it's
my run. If it's a shitty run, then it's Dali's.
I can only do so much carrying you on my shoulders, Dustin.
Uh-huh, I'm sure. See, that's a hidden reason why we don't do tradings, because if we would do like a Pokemon fight with it, then I would win.
I mean, not gonna lie, with your Butterfree, you probably would, because I only have one good Pokemon right now. And you have 2 decent Pokemon.
I think most of your Pokemon have a type advantage against me, though. Like your Squirtle against my Charmander.
Yeah, but that doesn't help against your Butterfree. And your Butterfree would absolutely destroy my Beedrill.
I would just be spamming confusion, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, Godblade, we were debating trying to like whether we tried to get a 3rd person, and maybe in the future. But yeah, it'd be nice to like not have to do these workarounds to get all the Pokemon. Maybe next time. There's always the future. Let's see. How do I not kill this Nidoran? I bet Bubble works.
Dumb thing, is this thing just called Snake in Reverse?
Yes. I'm glad you picked up on that right away. And you know its evolution's called?
What?
Cobra in Reverse.
Cobra in Reverse.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that. That was the most common one, probably. That does not surprise me. It was either gonna be Anaconda in Reverse or Cobra. What does Cobra sound in Reverse? Abrock?
Arbok.
I was close. Yeah. I don't like this guy. He reminds me of Porky a little bit in his proportions.
I see the resemblance a little bit. Is this the Shorts guy? No. Did you meet the Shorts guy yet?
I think I did. I don't know.
He's on this route.
Okay. Yeah, just speed up the Pokemon trainer instead. That would be a type of game I would like to play.
Alright, Nidoran level 3.
That's the real thing to never consider in these Pokemon battles, right? If you're tired of being in a Pokemon fight with like 2 Metapons just harding each other, right? Just shove the other Pokemon trainer off a cliff, you win. Problem solved.
It reminds me of that Yu-Gi-Oh episode where like they were getting really pissed off at that guy that would just use defensive moves, and they called him cowardly, and I was like, okay. I don't think you're teaching the right lessons here, but Nidoran. Oh, I forgot to leave open the name, but Gray didn't request a name originally, but we can always get one if he wants.
Me as well.
We'll get to Lavender Town eventually. So Nidoran male is the one underneath Rattata.
I guess my question wasn't heard. Oh well.
I didn't hear it, sorry.
Yeah. I said, did you grow up on Yu-Gi-Oh as well?
It was the thing that was on.
Okay.
I didn't really play Yu-Gi-Oh! The first Yu-Gi-Oh! I've actually played was like the one that came out on Nintendo Switch, which actually is like kind of a decent game. Oh, then
Traditional card game, like the very first one, and then Duel Links at some point. But it never like hooked me enough to actually like keep going. I played it for a couple hours and then dropped off. But yeah. I think Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is probably like my replacement for Pokemon in my childhood, as far as animes are concerned at least.
yeah, the Digimon anime was amazing. The first one, and the second one was okay.
I don't remember much of the second one, but yeah, the first one I enjoyed firmly. It's a sad thing that it's completely dead.
It's not completely dead. They just made a they've got a new anime series reviving. Oh, that's like out since 2020.
Oh, Nidoran. I mean, the thing with Digimon nowadays is though it's a more obscure title. I feel like they had much more recognition back then than it has nowadays. You know, like back then it could a little bit contest with Pokemon actually, not exactly, but it was kind of there. Whereas today it's like this obscure thing that was once a thing. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely not as big as Pokemon, but it's hard to be as big as the like biggest media franchise in the world. A lot of people like the third one. Is the third one the one with the cards? That was one I tried to watch and it was really awkward. Like, the second one kind of gets kind of disjointed, and the third one I thought was especially disjointed. The dark one? I don't think I ever bothered trying any of the other ones. I think the second one overall was good, but it was not as cohesive as the first one, and so the first one always holds a special place in my heart because it had pretty good pacing.
Thinking about it, I actually don't really know what I liked so much about Digimon 1, really. I think it was just like a nice storytelling because it was very lighthearted and to the point.
Well, it was definitely darker than Pokemon.
I mean, that's kind of what I hate about modern storytelling. I feel like a lot of it is very cliche and it needs to be needlessly dark, you know. If you have a villain in a nowadays anime, it always needs to have a depressing, dark backstory going with it. So you can feel sorry for the character or you can know where they're coming from.
Yeah, you can't just be evil for evil's sake.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like, why do that? I mean, I get the intent, so they can market off of that character as well. Because a one-layered evil person is probably not as interesting to people, but I feel like it works better. I mean, with the Digimon anime specifically, the evil Digimons were just evil. There was no, like, firm backstory to it.
Yep.
I think that kind of helped the show, really, in my opinion. So I watch something like Naruto, and I see a villain, I know immediately. Give it like a couple episodes, and then there's like 10 episodes of their backstory, and then suddenly they're not evil anymore. They're just like misguided good people.
I understand where you're coming from, but I think Naruto actually does a good job of like not overdoing that.
Well, it's because everyone is a villain with a sad backstory, really. There's really a very few amount that isn't that way, but like the vast majority, everyone has like a sad, depressing backstory.
The thing is, like
the
show actually has a lot of emphasis on like I've been rewatching it lately, so I can speak to it in some detail. That like at some point in it suddenly becomes like Naruto's quest to essentially like fix up how messed up the ninja world is because they just think there's like too much violence and they need to like he's basically tasked with finding a way to inch the world closer to world peace essentially, and then they basically start exploring themes around to like why that's actually kind of a childish dream, and so like people aren't bad because they like to fight each other, but like they have reasons, right? Alright, so
I mean,
we're
that's
gonna train that Nidoran according to Jure, so here we go. Level 3 to level question mark. Let's go.
I mean, I get the premise of that, but the thing is, to me, like, just because the concept is good doesn't excuse the execution. In the execution, it's just literally everyone is a sad, depressed character, right? Which is not something I'm necessarily happy about, because I feel like, even though it might sound realistic, it really isn't, because people have to accept the fact that some people are just evil for the sake of being evil. Yeah, not everything has a rhyme or reason attached to it.
Oh sure, I'm just saying in Naruto specifically that they do have some people that are evil for evil's sake, and even if like their story is, even if they have a backstory, it's like they don't say it as an excuse. It's just like, oh, this character wasn't just like a evil for evil's sake. He's just like he fell down this dark path and then he became an evil bastard as a result.
Basically, the entire Uchiha clan is just like an assortment of people with depressed, sad backstories, really. Every single one. And they're all mostly evil.
Yeah, we'll say the descent of Sasuke is kind of hard to watch because he's kind of just a bratty teenager that gets brattier and brattier as time goes on.
I feel like he's also unbearable to watch as an adult. Even though he actually accomplishes things as an adult, he's still annoying to listen to personally.
There was a point where I thought he was sort of a more redeemable character, and he might still be, but like I know how Naruto ends, I know how it begins. I'm watching the middle now to catch up on the details. And Nidoran just skipped a level. I hope I didn't miss anything.
What the fuck did Spearow just do? I went from 22 HP to 2.
Fury attack maybe?
I guess. 259 experience points?
Yeah, it was level 14. That's the scale. That's the scaling in effect. So this is where it's gonna help.
Ooh. I just now remember that I'm not supposed to use like Butterfree, which is why I switched my team around. So yeah, now I'm keeping that trend going for a little bit. But yeah. Just to go back to like simplistic narrative, I think that's what Nintendo's strong point really is. Because even though it's annoying that sometimes they don't put enough emphasis on storytelling, for a lot of the games it works for the better, because it makes replayability a lot nicer. The fact that there's no actual story to Pokemon, it's just a 10-year-old going around just doing his thing, right? It makes it so much better for like for replayability. Because you don't get stuck into like cutscenes for 15-20 hours every time, right?
Well, modern games let you skip cutscenes anyway, but I think it's just a question of expectations. Like some games sell themselves as telling a story, and other games they just have like an excuse plot to like make a setting, but they're not like big on telling details. Like, you know, a Mario game is not about the plot.
You know, it's just a motivation for you to keep going, nothing else really.
Imagine this Caterpie's way stronger than the Weedle, I just thought, because I don't have type advantage.
Do this. He's gonna fight me, isn't he?
Probably.
Guess not. I already killed him? Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, okay.
There is a Pokemon Center, yeah, coming up for you, if you go around that lady. You're fine. You can... The grass down there are some new Pokemon to catch.
Okay, I think I'll give it a look. I like that her intro sequence was, "Did you touch me?" As she approaches me.
Yeah, I know. That's like, she's like trying to set up some blackmail there. It's like someone that's like falls down when like they walk up to your car and then fall down.
Yeah.
Oh, he hit me.
I think this was not a good move on my part. Oh, come on. I know this from the anime, it's gonna fall asleep. God dang it!
You're fighting the level 14 Jigglypuff. I hope you saved recently.
I don't think I did. I used disable what it failed. And I can't use my confusion ability because that Pokemon is banned right now.
Well, if it's your last Pokemon, I think it's safe to take it out, unless you actually did put it in the PC.
I didn't, but... Come on.
I think...
Oh, now he should wake up, right? Woke up. Come on. Use Empower already. It's gonna use Sing again. I'll... Disabled. Ooh.
was afraid that my Nidoran may have skipped a level and skipped a move, but no, it's level 8 for Horn Attack.
Oh, this is bad. But it failed. Yeah, I hope it fails. Is it permanently like disabled now for this fight?
No, it's 5 turns up to 5 turns.
So if I turn, if I switch Pokemon, does it count those turns as well?
Switching out cures it.
Oh, okay, so I can just go back and forth. Fine. Metapod level 5, you can do this, my boy.
I thought you were put to sleep, that's what I was worried about it. Disable's not a big deal.
Oh, I was put to sleep for like 5 turns.
Oh, okay.
It's just that now I just got cured from it, and now I just noticed that my Ember is disabled, which is the one good move I can use. Come on. Please. It's actually not as strong as Scratch. That's hilarious. What type is Jigglypuff? Is that normal?
Yeah, normal.
Okay. Ember was disabled again. Okay. 146 yeah, that's ridiculous. Thunder Wave. What does Thunder Wave do? Is that just like a paralyzed ability?
Yep.
Okay. I distinctly remember that. 186 experience. Everyone got a level up from that fight. That's interesting. Well. Cool.
Go to... You got a Pokemon Center coming, so... Just avoid fights.
Yeah. Gotcha. Oh. Oh.
You can go around him.
I'm waiting.
Save, maybe?
Yeah, okay. Probably a good idea. Welcome to Metal Gear Pokemon, my favorite game where we sneak around children because we don't want them to see us. Okay. Bye. Another encounter on the way. Oh. What?
Nidoran grows really fast.
Okay, that is. Be good. You still trying to catch a Nidoran?
No, I caught the Nidoran. I've been training it. I'm just a little bit behind you on the route. I only fought the first few trainers.
Okay, gotcha. There's an extra area here. Never mind, there isn't. It's just them not being bitworked properly. I guess.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Or nothing. It just felt like this tiny crevice was like implicated. There was an extra area here, which there isn't.
Nope, it's just a wall.
Yeah. I wanted to do the this is why I should use a different controller. Can you fight me, please? Oh, she doesn't fight me.
Yeah, that other guy might not fight you either. You missed Dustin almost getting wrecked by Jigglypuff, as you do. But you made it.
So what happened in the fight is, I used Pikachu initially, right? One hit, almost dead. Switched to Charizard or to Charmander, right? Got put to sleep. And then my Ember ability got disabled.
I think in later games, Disable is only able to disable the move that you actually use. But I think in this game it's just random. That's not what I meant to use.
Oh, so this is not a Pokemon trainer we good.
Not gonna lie, Nidoran is actually a pretty sick Pokemon.
Spearow, is that like a evolution from Kitchen?
Nope, it's a separate line. It's a solid Pokemon.
Okay, I think I'll catch it then. Is this a good matchup? I'm not so sure.
You'll probably one-shot it.
Yeah.
It's not rare though, so don't worry about that.
Whoops. Sorry, killed it.
You're just loving your Pikachu.
Oh, that's better. That one should maybe survive it.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Good call. Oh yeah, and Peck is a flying type, so it's not very effective on the electric type for some reason. That's how, just how it works. This is a trainer battle. I was like, I'm gonna go catch that Kakuna because you were catching that Spearow, and I just was like on autopilot watching you. I almost just chucked a Pokeball at a Kakuna for no reason.
I guess I'm dropping off of you. All the unprofessionalism that is happening from my end. Okay, I got the Spearow. Okay.
Yeah, so like half an hour ago I was like, maybe this experience scaling hack is not good, but now this Nidoran's level 10 in like no time at all. I was like, it's a great idea. So you take the bad with the good here.
Yeah, now the pacing suddenly is like increased by like 500% all of a sudden.
Well, it's just that we're actually fighting trainers that... We're fighting trainers again, for one thing. And then they're actually, like, above level 5. So, it's great.
I'm looking for Spearow on the list, right? And I just have a hard time seeing it, frankly.
It's right underneath Metapod.
Oh, that one, I guess. There you go. Yeah, I think this is alright now. I'm just gonna get more Pokeballs and I'll just casually get some more Pokemons on the way, I guess.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Now I gotta check, is Nidoran a fast growth pattern? Because he's getting like levels in with like only 100 experience each. Nidoran.
Does that mean he's potentially a very viable Pokemon, or why are you like entertaining that idea now?
Well, I was just redeemed to use... I had the redemption to use it, but then I remembered that Nidoran's actually a good Pokemon. You use a Moonstone on it to get it evolved into Nidoking. You can get a really strong Pokemon really early.
Interesting. And I'm assuming to get the Moonstone there's like a little bit of effort attached to it, or is that just something you did casually?
You can get a Moonstone in Mount Moon.
And that's the next area we're heading to.
Yep.
Well, that works out, doesn't it?
It says its leveling rate is medium slow. Don't know if I buy it. It's now my second strongest Pokemon by level. So that's cool.
I think level-wise my team is actually pretty balanced, except for the one extra Metapod that I have.
Okay, so I walked up towards the wall facing it, and then this lass comes at me from the right side, and she's like, "Oh, you looked at me," and it was so intriguing. I'm like, I wasn't even looking at you. I didn't even turn to face her.
They will definitely have some fun with some of these encounter lines. I guess if you have to like write an encounter dialogue for like hundreds of different characters, you'd probably start getting a little bit more lazy with it.
I wonder how many of these lines are like faithful translations.
Probably not even half of them. Wasn't this game like released exactly at the time where like every game was horribly mistranslated to the brim?
Yeah, but usually the poor translation... I mean, there were poor translations, but a lot of it was just limitations, too, of the system. Or like... I don't know if that came into play for Pokemon or not.
I mean, I don't know the technicality of it, so I really can't say. Even how the dialogue in this game is, it's hard to tell really, because I'd imagine it, even if it's mistranslations, it will probably be as quirky in Japanese and Chinese as well, probably. Would just be different dialogue then. Okay, so this is Mount Moon.
Yep. You can get lost in here. I know the way, but I think I'll let you explore until I catch up.
I think I'll catch another Pokemon.
Well, there's Pokemon to catch in there too.
I mean, I
hope you
know,
hope you like Zubat.
I mean, oh, annoying. I mean, I have more than enough opportunities to catch the Pokemon in there, right? I feel like in here I should probably go for these now. Just because. So I can get a couple level ups on my Pikachu as well.
Yep, perfectly fine.
I'm assuming all rock types in the cave, or is
Nope.
a couple of them?
It's mostly Zubat.
And Zubat is normal?
Zubat is poison flying.
Oh, so it's actually weak against lightning. That's good.
Yep.
And it has poison, and that is horrible. What up, Super Sonic? How are you doing, buddy?
It doesn't have any poison moves. Actually, it has the bug move, Leech Life.
It was just an absorption HP technique, or what was it?
Yeah, and it doesn't do that much damage. It's just annoying because it's a little bit hard to run from because it's a little fast.
Oh. One-shotting everything with Pikachu is nice.
Oh, that was annoying.
What level does like Charmander like evolve from actually?
16, I believe.
That's not so terribly far away actually. I think he's 12 right now. Might just be worth doing for me in the future.
That kid's mad. He's just like, lost! 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 It's kind of awkward. It's kind of an awkward translation, honestly.
Makes me feel sorry for him. But only a little. Are there any other unique Pokemon? Is there like a Jigglypuff I can catch here somewhere?
Yeah, I believe you can catch Jigglypuff in that area. Just have fun with it because all it does is sing.
I mean, sure, but is it like a rare drop or is it just like...
It's kind of rare, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And might as well go for it here.
Yeah, so... I'm not just imagining this. My Beedrill has exactly 1,000 experience points and it's only at level 10. My Nidoran has... Not even 1,200 and it's almost level 13. So, I thought Beedrill was a fast grower, but maybe not.
I guess not. There we go, now he's level 10.
As much as I like Nidoran, I'm gonna call the end of this current redemption and switch to another Pokemon once we reach the end of this trainer string. Or once we get to the Pokemon Center. The next one.
Yeah, I'm currently just like finding out Pokemons and see how many levels I can get before you're here. Hopefully that I can use Pikachu to just breeze through like the Mount Moon. How long of a segment is it actually?
It's kind of long. I mean, it can be short, but there's trainers, there's wild Pokemon, there's a lot of areas you can just get lost in. There's items to pick up too.
So it's essentially like a massive maze of sorts.
It's kind of mazy, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what to think of that. So dumb side question, how does encounters work in this game? Is it a thing per tile or per area? That in a specific area you just have a certain amount of percentage chance to encounter a monster? Or is it like a tile thing? But if you walk on a specific tile on the map that, hey, here is 1% chance of Jigglypuff, you know?
I know that the encounters have a set rate, but I do not know how it is triggered.
Okay.
So someone in chat might know all the gory details. I don't know if there's like a step counter like it's typical in a lot of games, or if it's just a chance on every step.
I'm just trying to understand the system a little bit. I'm assuming it's just like an area thing, really.
For what you can encounter,
Like
yeah, what you can encounter is based on the area that you're in.
Okay. I guess I'll go to the other bush now and try that one out instead.
Oh, that guy wasn't even a trainer after all. You were like scared of him, but he doesn't even fight you.
Yeah. I mean, given that every other person I have encountered beforehand was a Pokemon trainer, I assume that he would be as well.
Alright, I'm gonna take my shot at level 14 Jigglypuff.
Can you actually ignore that encounter?
Yeah, you can walk around it.
Okay. That's something I wish I did more of, actually, like having extremely broken Pokemon trainers nearby. I feel like thematically that makes more sense to me than every Pokemon trainer has the exact same level as you know?
I think that would be a great idea if you didn't lose half your money if you lost.
I mean, just have it built in so it's easy to avoid them, you know? Or like there's a visual cue knowing that this is a hard fight.
Yeah.
There's some fun in fighting a super boss to me, early on. And with the way this game is structured, I feel like with enough strategy, you probably can win these battles. Even if there's a severe level difference.
Jigglypuff is not doing me any favors.
Being put asleep already?
Twice.
Ooh.
That was just my Nidoran. Switching into Juice. And the dark one. Oh, Sleep Mist. Fortunately, Sing only has... I think it's 75% in Gen 1? It might only be 55%. I think that's what it is in the later games. I should probably be using Tackle. I did a double leer on it. Yeah, it's about the same. Alright, no problem. Split between Squirtle and Nidoran.
Nice.
And I think that's all the trainers.
Yeah. Okay, once I'm done with this battle, I'll head to the Poké Station as well. Yeah. Pretty.
Did you catch anything?
I sadly did not know. I only had the Spearow, that's the only thing.
Okay.
I only encountered, like, Pidgeys and Spearow, so didn't have any luck with any rare Pokemon or any...
Yeah, I think Spearow and Jigglypuff are the only new things. So at some point we'll have to get Jigglypuff, but we can do that when we're bored. This is a temporary point of no return. But eventually we obviously can come back here, but once we exit Mount Moon, it like makes us leave in a way that makes it so we can't come back for a little bit.
By jumping down a cliff, or how does that work?
I believe that's what it is, yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
Alright, but yeah, let's go explore Mount Moon, I guess, and see what we can find in there.